Coming up in this episode, the King's Honours list sees 6 put on the list. The Challenge Cup quarterfinals kick off, but there's no semi-final venue yet. And Cardiff Demons get set for their day in York. Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel Held Dominance. Anthony here. Please remember to like and subscribe, and also click that notification bell if you're enjoying what you're seeing and if you want to continue seeing more. Thank you again for tuning back into the channel, and I'm bringing you more rugby league stories as they happen. And we're going to start with, well, honours list, as the King's birthday honours list has been revealed, and there are 6 members of the rugby league community who have been recognised in this new honours list. 4 members of the England's wheelchair rugby league squad have been recognised following last autumn's thrilling World Cup triumph. The likes of Captain Tom Halliwell, who has been awarded an OBE, plus Sebastian Bechara, James Simpson and head coach Tom Coyd, who has been all awarded an MBE on the list. Sue Taylor, the RFL Vice Chairman and the Chair of the British Amateur Rugby League Association, has been awarded an MBE for her long service to the community game. And in addition, John Dutton, who was the executive of the Rugby League World Cup 2021 team, have been previously worked as the RFL's Director of Projects and People, has been awarded an OBE for his leading role in delivering the biggest and best, as well as the most inclusive tournament in the sport's history. Speaking on the announcement of this honours list and their recipients, Simon Johnson, a board member of the RL commercial team, said, "On behalf of the sport of rugby league, I congratulate all those recognised in today's honours list, and especially those who have been recognised for their services to the sport of rugby league. We are delighted by this recognition of the most inclusive World Cup in the sport's history and of the thrilling success of our wheelchair team." John Dutton and his organising team worked tirelessly to deliver a magnificent tournament, overcoming numerous challenges, most notably the COVID-19 pandemic, which led to a 12-month postponement of the Rugby League World Cup until 2022. As ever, the athletes of Rugby League delivered across the men's, women's and wheelchair competitions, and it was wonderful for us to celebrate our own win in the wheelchair tournament after that memorable night at Manchester Central. Congratulations also to Sue Taylor, our RFL Vice President, for her MBE, which is further recognition for her community game in work, Community Rugby League. Sue was one of a number of women who added to the sport's Roll of Honour last year in recognition of the significant and often underappreciated contribution that women have made to rugby league for over the almost 130 years. And Sue is the ultimate unsung hero, having devoted countless hours to the amateur game in Huddersfield and through the British Amateur Rugby League Association. Johnson went on to congratulate those 4 members of the England World Cup Rugby League winning wheelchair team, as they have been recognised in this honours list by the King and all those that put them forward for the nomination. He went on to say, "It's a measure of the impact made by wheelchair rugby league during the World Cup that 4 members of the England squad have been included. It's a reward for excellence they showed during the World Cup tournament, but also for the sacrifices they have made in their commitment to wheelchair rugby league over many years, including through the specific challenges of the pandemic. Tom Halliwell, OBE, and Seb Bechara, MBE, were outstanding in the final against France and throughout the tournament. Tom providing an inspirational leadership of a great maturity, in addition to scoring the crucial match-winning try, while Seb's constant brilliance was recognised with the Wheelchair Golden Boot Award as the world's leading player. James Simpson MBE was an official ambassador for the Rugby League World Cup 2021, having embraced Wheelchair Rugby League for almost a decade following the life-changing injuries he suffered serving the country in Afghanistan, and performed that ambassadorial role with huge distinction. Tom Coyd MBE has been an inspirational head coach for the group at a remarkably young age, and it is fitting that he now joins his father, Martin Coyd OBE, in being recognised. Martin having received his OBE 9 years ago for his role in the early development of Wheelchair Rugby League, and also lifting of the ban on our sport being played in the armed forces. He also continued to play a key role on the ongoing success story of the wheelchair game, as well as the Medway Dragons Community Club. I want to also show my appreciation and my thanks by congratulating all those that have been honoured in the King's list. You deserve these honours, and they are an accolade to prove that you are exceptional at what you do. There will be more that come after you, but you guys are leading the way, and hopefully continue to do so to take the things and the sport to bigger and better things. So as we know, the quarterfinals of the Rugby League Challenge Cup are being played this weekend, with 4 ties seeing who can be the winners become the semi-finalists and progress to the next round. But unfortunately for the RFL, that will mean that they have to wait until about 4 PM, as they have decided to let where teams play determine where the venues are. That is why so far there has been no decision over the venues for the semi-final. There is 2 things that are going to happen. Semi-final 1 will be held on Saturday the 22nd of July, and semi-final 2 will be held on Sunday the 23rd of July. That is because there's not going to be a men's double header or a triple header with a women's game being played at one specific venue. Nope, they're going to have 2 neutral venues and use them as double headers for the men's and women's semi-final. Makes sense, because when you look at the 2 teams, well, the teams that are involved, it doesn't make sense if both Hull teams get to the semi-final and are drawn together to play them in Lancashire, and vice versa if Saints play Wigan in the other semi-final. So the RFL have held off naming a semi-final venue as looking into that eventuality. The clubs that are involved are Hull KR, Salford Red Devils, Hull FC, St Helens, Warrington Wolves, Wigan Warriors, York Knights and Leigh Leopards. These are all still in the hunt for a Wembley final in August, but they have to jump those 2 hurdles left before they can dream of walking out on the turf at the National Stadium. It's guaranteed that there's going to be double headers for the semi-finals, as a men's and women's game get equal billing for the days going forward. All that we've got to find out is where the venues are. I'm trying to decide what would be the best option. Would the neutral venue option, as I've experienced the semi-finals at the University of Bolton Stadium thanks to working there, double header, triple header on the same day, I think it does detract from the importance of a women's final being played in between 2 semi-finals. So having 2 double headers and having the Wembley final as a double header as well is going to be an important day. But we've also got another final that day, the AB Sundex 1895 trophy. which Lee won't win this year because they're in a higher division. Tell me what your thoughts are. Should it be a double header? Should it be a triple header? Should it be 2 separate days for finals? Or should all the finals be played on the same day and shown on a decent TV network? Now we have a look on the website for the Welsh Rugby League Board, as Rugby League's Cardiff Demons are looking forward to playing their biggest match to date, the quarter-finals game of the Women's Rugby League Championship Cup away at York Valkyrie. The game kicks off 2 PM on Sunday, with York favourites at this point to go through to the semi-final. Don't count out the Cardiff Demons. This is the first season that the Welsh side has entered the Women's Challenge Cup, so find themselves just 2 games away from Wembley, having beaten 2 Super League sides already. They have achieved a magnificent standard to get to where they are right now, and it is a proper achievement. This will be a tough task for Cardiff to overcome, one of the tournament's favourites. York finished top of the Super League last year, losing in the grand final, and were runners-up in the Challenge Cup in 2021. The further any Welsh side has ever reached in the furthest, should I say, that any side in the men's competition from Wales is the quarterfinals, achieved by Merthyr Tydfil in 1908 and Vale in 2010. Both sides losing their ties by the same scoreline, 8-2. North Wales Crusaders reached the semi-finals of the wheelchair version back in 2019. Speaking on the day, Cardiff Demons head coach Ian Newbury said, "It's exciting. We set targets at the start of the season and we're working towards them. We've a hard challenge ahead of us, but it's an exciting moment for the club. York have come out firing this year, and they really are the standard setters at the minute. The match will give us an indication of where we need to be. We don't go into a game thinking we can't win it. It's cup rugby, and anything can happen on a day." Cardiff Demons player Reid Parker said, "Heading into the quarter-final of our debut Challenge Cup year is an exciting time. It's a great opportunity to test ourselves against one of the best. We're looking forward to putting our structures into practice, and it's a great chance for our players to gain experience leading into the rest of our Super League South Season 2. We're expecting a competitive game and are eager to put in a strong performance. It's a big occasion and we intend to enjoy it." Well, it's all set for that game on 2 PM on Sunday, and hopefully it will be a good one for all involved. I've been following Cardiff Demons a little bit to help to see what they can do, as I do feel that they could be a part of a unified Super League, despite the RFL going down a different route to create a competition going in 3 stages. You have to be in the north, then the mid, which is all the Super Leagues, north stuff and championship and everything, and then the south, which is Cardiff Demons, the Army, London Broncos, etc. But yeah, they've shown that they can beat Super League sides. Now, can they beat the best? And that's it for another episode, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, subscribe and share this video worldwide, as well as clicking on that notification bell for any updates on new videos that may be coming your way in the near future. Tell me what your thoughts are on today's episode in the comment section below, and also who you think is going to go through in the Challenge Cup to the semi-finals, whether it's the men or the women's game. Tell me what your thoughts are on these episodes recently. Do you think there's things that we need to improve, or do you think that we're finding our sweet spot? I'm unsure, but you guys are the ones that are giving me, hopefully can give me that feedback. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Please remember to share this video worldwide. Now I'll end the episode as I always do by wishing you all the very best. So please stay safe, and I'll see you in the next episode.